So I just got done with a little walk, and people always ask me, how can they get into running? And I like to compare running to weight loss just because I find that people always want to do too much too soon, too fast. And I say this because usually when I talk to people about how to get into running, they're like, oh, I'm just going to start doing 3 miles or 2 miles or 1 mile. And I'm like, how about just starting with walking, you know? Because that would be like saying, oh, I'm going to go to the gym and lift 200 pounds, you know? People underestimate running because it just seems so natural. You know, fun fact, running is actually the #1 injured sport because people underestimate it. You know, I think one of the reasons that I never had problems with shin splints or knees or anything, because I started just by walking. You know, even now that I'm training with the 30-pound vest, I'm taking it back to the basics, like just by walking, you know. Sure, I could try to force myself to run 6, 10, 15 miles, but that's just asking for an injury. So I always tell people, yeah, start by just by walking. Have you ever walked even 1 mile, you know, or 2 miles or 3 miles? Like literally just start by walking 1 mile. A great example of this is my buddy Julian. He has never been chubby, but he could literally go into a bodybuilding show right now if he wanted to. He has leaned out and he has gotten really fast just by walking 1 mile, 2 mile. I think one day I saw him walk like 20 miles. I'm like, what is this guy doing? You know, but he's a great example of this, you know, just literally walking. And the second thing I always recommend is getting a great pair of shoes, you know, early on, because that will save you even more time and everything. Just go to a running store, you know. Here in Atlanta, Big Peach is one, but there are great ones wherever you're at. But yeah, just literally start by walking 1 mile, and eventually you will get faster. You know, once 1 mile seems so easy, just start by jogging, you know. Until you get to 2, 3, and like that. If you're already more ahead of the game, then that's even better. You know, mix it in. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, because I feel like people get discouraged too soon, too fast. Like the goals are never too big. It's just people want to do too much too fast, you know. And I'm like, when people look at me, I'm like, guys, I'm no one special. You know, I just didn't quit. I have failed literally lots of times. Even now, people asked me yesterday, because yesterday I went to the Mesa send-off. I'm getting ready to leave for the half marathon with Atlanta Run Club. And they're like, how are you feeling about the race? And I'm like, well, I mean, I haven't been running like that, you know. I just been busy with life and stuff. I've been running maybe twice a week, you know. So, and then I've been training. When I do run, it's with my 30-pound vest. So I haven't been running like great distances. I've been literally taking it back to the basics. So it feels a little discouraging at times, but it's like it'll pay off in the end, you know. The distance I'm not really worried about, like the endurance is there, but you know, you just gotta remember taking it back to the basics, starting off slow, you know. But yeah, guys, that's all I really want to say. As long as you keep at it, it builds up, you know. That's all I wanted to say, and y'all be safe.